You already know. Boom, baby, boom! Rise and shine. It's your morning marijuana motivation time. And I'm flexing on these hoes today because I'm fighting back against the darkness and with the light. And yesterday was that day. I'm Mark Saint. This is your morning marijuana motivation time. Every morning I get up and I talk about mental health, wealth, and physical health. And yesterday was a trip, right? I don't know if you know this, but right now we got about 3 days of Mercury retrograde. And in that weirdness, I have got to see demons in people. And yesterday was a case in point, and I'll tell you the story of watching a demon literally hop from one person to another. So here's what happens. We've all had days that didn't work out for us. We've all had days that, you're pushing against the light. Had the birthday girl show up 4 hours late. She didn't even make it to the boat. Got on the boat. We're supposed to do boats and hoes, and ended up getting a cop giving us a $300 ticket just because we were on the front of the boat. Got out, and the girls wanted to take a picture on a boat. So they get their little feet on. They didn't even have shoes on. Take a quick picture, sunset. It looks beautiful. Get out. And this old man comes up, start blah, blah, blah. This is federal. Starts pointing at me like I got on the boat. I was like, wait, what's going on? I could do this, this, and this, and that. I'm like, dude, I don't want to argue with you. We all walked away. That was weird. Walking down the pier, I hear this other dude, blah, blah, blah. Pick on someone your own size, fucking with that old man. I was like, oh my God, this dude wanted to fight me in front of his children. And he was totally inebriated. And I was like, now I got to beat somebody up at the lake on federal land. This is crazy. I watched a crazy guy, an old man, instead of just being like, oh, they're just taking a picture next to the boat, on the boat, next to the statue. They're not hurting anything. You girls look cute. Now, these are cute girls, right? They're used to getting on boats. Most dudes don't fuck with them. Let's just put it that way. Tits out, looking great. They weren't there to hurt anything. But this dude was there to hurt someone. And then the demon jumped from him to the other dude. And then the other people started yelling. And I was like, this is a hella Mercury retrograde day where we're getting tickets for nothing, just being on the boat. We're getting people trying to fight us. And we're not getting a lot of gratitude from the people that we're doing it for. And I was just shocked to watch the amount of demons and hatred and negativity that's out there. And then I was like, no wonder why I got to do this more. I got to do this shine thing more. There are so many people out there that hate their lives, y'all. There are so many people out there that are super negative, can't wait to fight in front of their children, can't wait to bring someone else down, or can't wait to show their ass. And I was just like, why aren't you showing your halo? Where's all the shine? Where's all the people that are working together? Where's all the thank yous? Where's the appreciation? Where's the love for life? And it was gone. And I was shocked. I'm looking around and I'm just like, wow, man, there's this amount of people that really want to physically get into a confrontation. And I was like, that's not Rise. There are people that might not see it, And I was starting to see it. And it was so weird because the behavior was so obtuse that it was like, there's got to be a demon in that person right now. And we thought about it and we like, man, it was a really hot day. It was like 114-degree day. And when those days happen, you don't want to be around other people. You know what I'm saying? Who wants to be around other people when it's really hot and you're bothered and you're triggered and you're ready to show your devil side? And that's why I showed it this morning inside my pictures. There's always that little angel devil of choice that we all have to choose if we're going to be a good person or if we're just going to be a dick. And it's like, once you start being a dick, then you feed off of it. Then you gotta be right. Then you gotta show your ass. Then you gotta fight. And it's just like, I used to be a lot like that. And I was looking at this dude and I'm like, I'm your Huckleberry. I thought he was going to swing on me. I thought he was going to actually try to touch me. And I was like, I got to physically defend myself in front of my friends, in front of these girls, and throw this dude down on the ground in front of his children. And then the demon would have gotten me. And that's when I realized that's my old pattern, right? My old pattern is to jump into the shit, be somebody's Huckleberry, tell them something to fuck off, and then jump into the mix. Like, I don't have a dog to hunt with this dude. Didn't see him. Don't care. He obviously didn't care. And then it was on like neck bone. And that's where I come from, is a situation where they say the fights you can walk away from are the better ones. Shout outs to the Mango Millie Billionaire Blunts, but Yeah, dude, they were saying that's the way it works, to be able to walk away from a negative situation instead of jumping into it and letting the devil come inside you, right? So it's like those demons, those little negative spirits that float around all of us and all of our lives, walk away from it. I'm trying to tell you right now, dude, you don't want to be on federal land catching a federal case. I've already been in federal prison. I already had to go to federal prison with pedophiles and prostitutes and some dude that beat his wife out there in the lake than me beating up somebody's dad in front of him on Father's Day. And I didn't even think about it. And he didn't even think about it. But as today goes by and today's Father's Day, I think about it and I'm going, okay, you know what? I probably shouldn't have beat up that dad if in front of his kids. That would have been really bad. Or I would have ended up in jail. And then my vibrations all fucked up. Then I have to go to prison. Then I got to go pay some fines. Everything's embarrassing. It slows me down, costs me double. And that's where you get a chance to avoid the negativity. That's when you get a chance to block the devil out and stop fucking with hoes. You get what I'm saying? There's always that chance for all of us to walk a different path, to turn on our halo and turn our shoulder. I wasn't much of a churn cheek kind of person, but now I know. As a person of 40 years of age, 41 years of age, I figured it out that these kind of drunk people, they don't get my energy. They don't get the show. They're never going to be positive. They really don't love their lives. And that's what I've been telling people when they start arguing with me. I don't want to argue with you. Man, I say, I love my life. And then they go, wow, no one's ever told me that statement before. And I just say it to them, I love my life. And they realize that they're not loving their lives in that moment, that they're not being loving, and they're not awesome. And then it's like, wow, I'm coming up against somebody that really does love their lives. They're not trying to match me in my negativity, because that's what they want. They want you to trip the fuck out, start rolling around with them in the grass. And I'm like, I just fucking, in the dirt, I just made this shirt. I ain't trying to roll around in the dirt with you. I ain't trying to fucking rip up my shirts. And anybody that's ever been in a fight, you know what I'm talking about. You always end up getting in a fight in a nice shirt, and you're just like, man, it wasn't even worth the fight, because now my shirt's all ripped up, your lip's ripped up, and now I gotta now my shirt's gotta be all fucked up because of your dumb ass. So it's just like, raise your vibration so highly, raise your vibration so you can get up and going in your life. Raise your vibration so high that the demons know that there's no plug-in for you. There's no spot for you to get triggered. There's nothing like that in your life. You can just be a better person and not have to be affected by certain type of energies that come your way. And that's what some of the protectionism, the angel protectionism that we like to talk about, like they say the angels are with you, or when things are going good in your life. That's that kind of protection that we need, that light that we need on our lives. That's why halos are so important, because there's so much negativity out there. That's the thing. It's like there's not a lot of people that are out there shining. There's not a lot of people that give a fuck, and a lot more people that are takers. They're not happy in their lives. They're living fake lives. They're jumping all over their phones. They're not living in the moment. They don't have any true relationships, because everything's so swiped to the left, swipe to the right, that nothing is sticking around. And I marvel at it, because like I'm on my friend's boat that I've known since high school. I've known these people for years, and my connections are real, and I don't need to jump on my phone and get past them, or ignore my connections. I was just like, that's not a moment. You're not in the moment if you got to jump from the moment, and you're definitely not in the moment if you're trying to prove somebody wrong or get someone else to notice your moment. I thought that was weird. Instead of just enjoying your moment, you're trying to show somebody that you're living your blessed life so they can be jealous. That was some weird psycho bullshit right there. So somewhere between somebody fighting, someone would be jealous, and someone not being grateful. I had a weird day yesterday. I just had to get it off my chest so today could be free. I'm going to go listen to some house music and go dance this out. I hope you guys have a blessed day. On my heart from the start, it's your boy Marky Saints Addiction. This is what I do, bro. I get deep, I'm the pop pastor. I preach, but you've all been there. You've all seen demon days and Mercury retrogrades and things that just didn't add up. And this is why we talk about it, is because, we got to fight against the darkness. We got to light up the darkness. And that's what saints do. We light up the world. And I want everybody to light other people up and turn their halo on and be the smile, be the change, be the glow that's inside of us, instead of these other motherfuckers. I can't wait to tear down the world. And I was just so at shock that people wanted to get so obtuse and so weird and so funky with their energy. And I was like, why would you do that? Why would you be that type of person to bring negativity onto someone else, some harm, when we could be healing each other? And that's what healed people do. We heal, and hurt people like to hurt. So remember that. Peace and love. And as always, Chigathon. That means goodbye but not forever. And I will see you on the other side. Ciao.